Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is a mobile selfie rant, the first of them all. Selfie rants, if you're not familiar with them, are pretty much the videos I do without any production value. It's just my iPhone, a continuous take generally, and no real editing, where I talk about a topic, and today's topic is about perfectionism. So here's some things that I personally do. Everyone struggles with perfectionism, and it's basically the idea where you're not going to do anything until it's perfect. And there's some things that I've found for myself that when I do struggle with that, how to get out of that thinking and actually get stuff done. So first to realize is that perfectionism is rooted in fear. It's basically fear of, oh, if I put it out there, it might not be good enough. Oh, somebody's going to, judge me or whatever. And yeah, you always can make things better, but the equation is where do you draw that line? Because most people don't put things out there, or they don't get stuff done. It's like turns into procrastination almost. And just to realize it's rooted in fear. And then that leads to the second point. If it is rooted in fear, you can use that fear to get stuff done. So instead of being like, oh, what's going to happen if I put it out there? Whatever it is. It could be music that you're doing. It could be an email for work. It could be a sales call. Think about the flip side. Get the fear going where it's like, what's going to happen if I don't put it out there? What's going to happen if I don't send that email? And think about that and zone in on that, because it's like, if you don't get that done, what's the results of not getting it done? And get fearful of that. That causes you, because fear is not good, but like it could be a fuel in a good way to get stuff done. So think about like that, flip it on its head. And that's really gonna help you get stuff done. The third thing is just to remember the Pareto principle. Pareto principle, or 80-20 rule, is it's common in pretty much everything. In an organization, it's going to be 20% of the employees give you 80% of the results, the output. 20% of your investments are going to give you 80% of the gains. So in this case, just realize that, okay, if I get the most of the basics done and I do them right, it's going to give me 80% of the results. If you have that in mind, it helps you be like, okay, well, I just pull the trigger. As long as it's like pretty good, you'll get 80% of the results. And yeah, you maybe not want to get 80% on your scorecard with whatever you're putting out, but an 80% isn't failing. You're getting it out there, and that's better than not doing anything at all. And then the last thing I want to say, the fourth point, is something that Ed Sheeran had said. Ed Sheeran's a really popular musician. If you don't know who he is, he started out, he was actually really bad initially when he started doing his music, and he got better and better and better. And now he just released a song with Justin Bieber. He's on his Justin Bieber's level anyway, but that just goes to show how popular he is. But he had this analogy where he was like, yo, when I first started, I would imagine what I'm doing as like a brook, a water brook full of basically sewage water, or like dark murky water, a lot of gunk coming out. And I would just keep on pushing, because the next song I did got the water a little bit more clear. The next chord I played got the water a little bit more clear. So eventually it got to the point where he realized that if he put enough work and had enough kind of water coming through the brook, he'd eventually be pushing out clear, crystal clear water that's drinking water. And that's the way he thought in his mind, and that's his analogy that he used. And I found that to be totally true. Another saying that goes along that line is, fear kills action. But guess what? Action kills fear. So the more you put out there, the better it's going to be. The more you realize, it's not that scary. It's just a process of getting better and better and better. So that ends the selfie rant here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you found a couple nuggets that can help you whenever you're coming up against perfectionism. And that's something I struggle with too. Like even this video, it's like, oh, I'm going to give me my car. Like I got this little holder for my phone. I don't know if it's going to work, blah, 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 blah. Just like, pull the trigger, man. Every freaking video, it's like that for me. And this is an example. I struggle with it, for my businesses, for a lot of things in life, going to the gym. But just that first step, that's a lot of times the biggest thing. That action that's going to kill the fear. What's the first thing that you can do? Going to the gym. Put your shoes on. Get off the couch to go put your shoes on. Just the step by step, and you realize, kills the fear. And you never know. Maybe this video is the one that blows up and gets my channel on the next level. Maybe. You never know. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I would love to hear in the comments below, what was your favorite point out of these 4 that you're going to use to help out with any perfectionism problems that you come across. I'd love to hear it and love to kind of have that dialogue going with you guys. Hopefully it was helpful. I'll see you guys in the next Upswing Report video. Take care and keep it upswing. Adios. Bye-bye.